Hello, everybody. Welcome to Showcase today. My name is Vanessa Allen Meadows, and we're showcasing Austin Janowsky. He has been in several things, and he would like to share some of that with you. So go ahead and tell us what you'd like to let us know.
Okay, so my name's Austin Janowsky. I am in front of the camera, I'm an actor. Behind the camera, I've also wrote screenplays, directed, and I'm a first AD on about 4 or 5 different projects to date. I've been doing it for 2 years. I was a creative director for 21 years. I worked for Disney, worked for Warner Brothers, worked for NASCAR, worked for Universal, and other small advertising agencies, and I retired 2.5 years ago. So that was actually my backup plan, because when I was young, I wanted to be a comic book artist. And my parents said, that's awesome, but you need the backup plan, which is why I got into design. But comics, luckily I've been working since '94. I worked for Marvel on Iron Man and X-Men. I've worked on Red Sonja,
Wow.
Led 2, Tomb Raider. So mostly as an inker. But around October 1994, I wrote my first comic book, and I had it published nationally and made a profit. Awesome.
Yes, awesome. So
So
you have a pretty extensive background.
yeah. So I put on my own stuff. I'm an indie guy at heart. I work mainstream, mostly as an inker, but I've done cover work and all that too, and been very fortunate. Yeah.
Yes. So do you have any projects that you're working on currently?
Well, I'm acting in some pretty neat stuff. The first thing is it's a drama called Timing. It's going to be a TV series. We're shooting the pilot, I think they said in March, late March. I play Uncle Ray. The second one is Grey Room Haven's Mill. It's kind of like The Omen and Twin Peaks, from what I've been told.
Nice.
Yeah. I play Carl. I am the owner of a small country cafe, and I'm a series regular. We're shooting 2. I'm in the first 5, at least so I know. I only got scripts up to 5. So that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got a horror zombie called Dawn and the Dead. It's play on words. It has zombies, but it's not about zombies. I was first brought on as an actor. I played Dr. Gerald Scott. But I'm also, as a comic book person, they wanted to go, hey, should we do a comic book for this? And I'm like, that's fine. Let's bring your company into it. So I helped produce the first episode. I'm going to help produce the second one. We're going to shoot that in about 3 weeks.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in about a year, where do you see yourself?
Hopefully, more features. I just got offered yesterday for a lead role for a feature film in, I think, June. I can't talk about it because I have an NDA, which sucks.
Oh, yeah.
But I was lucky to be in a Hollywood feature called Epiphany, which shot in Tarpon Springs here this past August, so that was neat. So being in features, I'm on the other side of the camera, learning a little bit more different things, so I can direct my own things. I have a comic book called Zombies Were Human Too. And the idea was to tell stories of who they were before they became zombies. So we have an intro story, we have short stories from different art teams, and then we have the final. And we're going to shoot those as short films, package them as a feature, and try to sell them.
Very
So
nice.
that's this fall.
Very nice. So do you have any advice for people that maybe want to do comic books, get into acting, be an AD, anything like that?
Yeah.
Struggling.
Well, here's the thing. Everyone thinks they have years. A friend of mine, Rob, who we actually broke up, got into comics together, found out last week he's in heart failure. He has cardiomyopathy. He's 46, worked out every day, washes food. He's at 30% heart working. So I say this to say, if you want to do something, don't wait. Yeah. Give it a shot. I gave myself 4 years when I retired to say, okay, let's see where I am in 4 years from where I first started. And so far, the ball is rolling really good. And I'm thank you, Jesus. It's been really, really fortunate so far between commercials and everything else going on. So if you want to do comic books, if you don't think you can do it, start drawing things and show it to people that aren't your family, because they love you and they're going to tell you whatever you need to hear. Get honest opinions. If you want to be an actor, go to auditions. I've been doing this for less than 2 years, and I said, what do I need to do to start? They go to auditions. I'm like, okay. So I did, but I actually got parts, and I got enough to make a reel. Then I sent them off to different agencies, and I got one that actually liked me, and then they started booking me. And I did. You got to put yourself out there. I mean,
exactly.
I did a commercial a couple of days ago for the American Academy of Dermatology. And they go, so since you're going to be a patient, would you mind having your shirt off actually in boxers? And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Go to your comfort zone. Do your thing. You know what I mean? Stretch yourself as an actor, you know? Dig yourself deep. The most important thing you can do is to try, because the worst thing you can do is to say, what if?
Right.
Have that nagging, like,
well, as I mentioned earlier in a prior show, the most important part for an actor is to audition, audition, audition. I can't say this enough. Mm-hmm. If you don't audition, you're never going to get anywhere. And sure. You may be turned down hundreds of times, 1,000 times. But if you are persistent in your dreams and you have that fire in your soul and you just know that you want to be an actor or anything else, go for it. Because next year, if you don't go for it, you're going to be in the same place you are now, nowhere. So, just suck it up and get out there and audition, do the best you can. You may get chosen, you may not. Don't let that discourage you. We all get turned down, but eventually we do get that part. And, if you keep after your dreams, they'll come true.
I agree. I would say if you are able to join a class, acting class, to start that up, I would highly recommend it. My teacher, my mentor, Lee Perkins, he's a working actor. He was